Well, hi. This is July the 8th, I think. Yeah, 2015. And I was reading recently, there was a large ecumenical gathering at the Vatican. A day of prayer for the persecuted church, I believe, for the martyrs that had been giving their lives all over the world, not just at the hands of ISIS, but everywhere. There's Christians dying everywhere, being put to death. And they had Don Moen, who is a wonderful songwriter, and I believe an anointed man of God. He was there. Darlene Check, who has written so many classic church songs, Shout to the Lord, a few others. And I was dismayed, and a little bit, not so much, but having been raised in the Catholic Church and having come out of the Catholic Church for various doctrinal reasons, why don't I take my square eyeballs off for right now? Okay. This ecumenical gathering under the auspices of Pope Francis, who was a Jesuit. The Jesuits were founded in part, well, first they were founded to come against the Islamic invasion in the Middle Ages, but then they were a major force that was against the Reformation, the Protestant Reformation, and they were the only order of priests or monks that could identify themselves with the common people. They could dress. They didn't have to dress in their clerical garb, and their idea was to infiltrate the Reformation and to bring the Reformation down. So, be that as it may, it's hard for me, and I don't have anything against Catholic people. I love Catholic people. They're just wonderful people. And if you ask the average Catholic, and this has just been my experience, this is not like an official survey, but if you ask the average Catholic, do I have to be Catholic to go to heaven? The average Catholic, I believe, would say no. No, you don't have to be Catholic. If you ask the average Catholic, do I have to go to a priest and confess my sins and have him absolve me and then do penance? Do I really have to do that to go to heaven? I believe the average Catholic, they would probably say no. And maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. But the deal is this. It's hard for me to sit in a service. It would be hard for me to sit in a service being overseen by the Pope of the Vicar of Christ, according to the Catholics, and realize that the official teaching of the Church, which are based on the Council of Trent, which has never been rescinded or never been revoked, they say that I'm cursed. The teaching of the Catholic Church is, I'm cursed. Because I don't believe that you're saved. I don't believe in infant baptism. They say I'm anathema. I'm cursed. I don't believe in the need to go to a human being and tell him my sins and have him absolve me as though he had some kind of special power. My absolution comes through what Jesus did on the cross. The Catholic Church says, I'm cursed. I don't believe that I have to be a Roman Catholic to be accepted by God. In fact, if I were Roman Catholic and put my faith in everything they say I would not only not be accepted, I would be rejected. Because if I go stand before God and he says, why should I let you in my kingdom? And I say, I was baptized, I took the Eucharist, I did penance, I confessed my sins, I had extreme unction. If I say all those things, he's going to say, I don't know you. There's a lot of Protestants that do. We have our own brand of that. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you, oh yeah, Catholics and Protestants. In fact, I don't identify myself as a Protestant. I identify myself as a Christian, as a follower of Jesus Christ. It's my identity. It's not Church of God, Cleveland, Tennessee. That's where I am. That's what I do. But that's not my identity. My identity is a child of God through faith in Christ. And I hope a lot of Catholic folks have that same identity. Not based on their religious practice, but based on their faith in what Jesus did. And we could go on. We could go through the big long list of things of why I couldn't sit in a service with the Pope and have an ecumenical, like everybody together. Because there's some very distinct differences. And I'm quite frankly, I'm surprised that the Pope would do the same. But then he's a Jesuit. So, anyway, well, I'm done. I'm going to put my square eyes back on again. Okay. All right. Hey, God bless you. Whether you're Catholic or Protestant or whether you're Pentecostal or Baptist, whatever, listen, your religion doesn't save you. The way you do things in church don't save you. Your peculiarities of your particular branch, none of that saves you. It's only the blood of Christ and nothing else. Nothing else. So, anyway. Hey, God bless you. I love you all, man. I love you all. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Catholics. I don't hate anyone. I just want to stand for what I believe is true. Okay. Hey, God bless. Have a great day.